Hello, my beautiful friend, and welcome to this episode of Angels Don't Lie. I'm your host, Jeannie Street, and I'm so happy that you're here. Today, we're going to lean in to our mother figures, our grandmothers, our aunts, our uncles, and all of the beautiful souls who lean in to nurture, whether that be with animals or with plants, the women that lean into supporting other women, whatever that looks like in your world. And just knowing that our hearts connect through love of nurturing and remembering that motherly love from the Holy Mother, from Mother Mary, that we can pass down and we can lean in with other people. And so tenderly, I wanted to lean in with an important energy because for myself as a mother of 4 children, of 5 grandchildren, and I was a foster mom to 14 children that weren't mine. I also feel like I came into this life as a woman who nurtures, who leans in and supports people to navigate their sticky situations, their hard times, and their grief. And I take this role really seriously. I honor and I respect every single person that comes into my field that I get to work with. And so I wanted to lean in tenderly with some readings today that will touch your heart, that are real life experiences, because what I feel helps me the most is when I hear someone else's story, when I can lean in with them on a personal level and I can see, wow, this is what this person is going through, and it cracks my heart open even more to find that compassion, to find that space of that divine essence within me to take action, to lean in, whether that's with a prayer, a rosary, whether that's a hug or just an eye, just leaning in and looking someone in the eye. So I wanted you to be able to take this with you today, remembering that God gave us these beautiful things of faith, hope, and love. And as we read in scripture, but the greatest of these is love. So I hope you lean in with love and enjoy this beautiful podcast today.
When she smiles at you, she'll say, angels don't lie. Angels don't lie. Angels don't lie. No, no, angels don't lie. Angels don't lie. No, 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 no.
All right, so let's do this. And let's start with coming in. Let's start with calling in all of our energy from our day. Because, now it's, well, if you're on the East Coast like me, it's 5 p.m. and you've had a full day. You've been doing lots of things. And let's just settle into this moment by drinking in a fresh breath, finding that space in your belly to settle into this moment and to this experience, knowing that we're going to call on the heavens, we're going to call on God to bring through all of the love and messages and guidance and support that's meant for us, our highest and best good. And as you're drinking in and calling in all of the versions of you that are busy, the part of you that woke up this morning and maybe had a stressful phone call or something at work, or your kids were all over the place, just feeling all of this returning to you to come into your heart center. Anything that's been bothering you, that's been going on in your life, any fear or challenges, and just bringing in all of your energy to this here and now, into this space, and taking a moment to place your hand over your heart center and maybe even over your belly, and really settling into your breath and your being, feeling enlivened with this excitement of these messages of being here for each other. There's a sacred energy that happens when souls come together in a reading, and it's only known by God of how he does this, which is the messages that come through they serve all of us. There are things that are going to come through for our highest and best good. And they're going to come through not only the messages for us, but the messages that are going to come through other people for us. So it might sound like a familiar tone for you. It might sound like the guidance that you've been waiting and needing. And please know that that's exactly how God works. That's exactly how he will bring it in. So those of you that are here that will receive the messages are going to have that experience. And those of you that are going to be witnessing it, well, you're going to receive too. Today, I really wanted to touch on a little bit of energy with fear. I just want to talk about the role of fear in our lives, especially when it has to do with our grief and our ability to move through grief, and the stopping points, the sticky points where grief can become convoluted by all that fear. And if you know what I'm talking about, like raise your hand at any time, or even give me a 1 in the comment section so I know that you're with me. And so what I'm talking about is like the ability to move through our grief with an ebb and a flow that feels like, okay, I've got this. And I know that I miss my loved ones, and I know that I can connect with them. I know that I'm feeling them. I'm trusting the signs. I'm trusting the symbols. And I can even feel and sense them. I'm like right there. But when fear is on board, it's a denial of there's no signs. I'm not feeling them. I'm not getting any messages. I can't trust. I'm not trusting myself. And I'm moving more with the sense that grief is becoming me. I'm becoming more and more fear-based. Like I don't know how to move and function in this life. And it's not uncommon. So I want you to see, like, you're not alone in that. Like, it's very easy for fear to come in and manipulate our joy, manipulate us away from the source of what is true, which is we all have the ability to sense our loved ones and to sense spirit and to be in community with them. But it's not been the norm to talk about it. It's not been the norm to open up and have these dialogues. It's been actually even the old teachings of religion, they show us like it's bad and wrong. So here's what I want to tell you is, one, God's given you your senses. Your senses work both here in the physical world and they work in the veil. And that's that heaven now experience where your senses are tuned in to receiving the imprints in your senses from your loved ones and your angels. Our angels are God's way of providing support and love and gentle shifts in our life, right? Our angels come in and protect us. They can lead us to making great moves in our life, but they can never interfere with our free will. So this is where we get sticky, right? Because we feel like, why doesn't somebody just tell me what to do? Who here wishes they had a guidebook that came with them when they were born, right? Fuck, right? Seriously? Right? Like, where's this guidebook? So it's really not as hard as what one would think to commune with our departed loved ones, to feel God, to feel our loved ones. It's just a quiet tuning in that begins to happen, and it's the tuning out of fear. We're really addicted to listening to fear. We're really tapped into it. It's familiar. And that familiar tone is what leads us astray. And that's when grief becomes a problem. That's when our grief does not ebb and flow. It's when it becomes a consuming thing, where it begins to take physical experiences within us. Maybe we even can't get out of bed. Anybody experience depression? Anybody experience like such a sadness or loneliness that's like almost heavy and despair, like hard to breathe? I'd love to know in the comment section any of those experiences that you've had that are, so big that you are part of grief. And I'm seeing so many beautiful comments here on our Facebook Live too. Asthma, overwhelming, can really put pressure on your chest, can feel like you can't move forward, right? Who's Christina? Christina, raise your hand. Yeah, can you unmute? I want to bring you on first.
Hi, Jeannie.
How are you, love?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Have I read you before?
Yes,
Okay.
private session.
Oh, you'd had a private session?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, I get that feeling of like, I can't breathe, I can't move forward. And I also get a feeling for you when it comes upon you. It's even like weight on the shoulders too. So I feel like a little weighted down. It feels very physical, like a wall in front of you. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I'm very tense in shoulders. I always like carry everything in my shoulders.
Yeah. And so what they're showing me, and this is your angels coming through, it's they want you to connect to your feet. They want you to connect full and body, like holding into the space of you're meant to be here. You are such a sensitive soul, which is really a cool thing, and it can be really a painful thing. So anybody else get that? Like it can be a painful thing because you feel so deeply and so big. But when you start coming into the soles of your feet and into this experience of I'm going to be here on my path. And it's like that yellow brick road that we know from Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. You've got your own yellow brick road. You've got your own truth to live in this life. And I want you on that path and no other path. So you get to paint this yellow brick road, your color, your soul color, what matches you. And that feels like so easy peasy for you then to connect also to your loved ones, to be in that experience of heaven now. And that experience of heaven actually feels a lot like anxiety, they said, for you, because it really increases the energy and you start to get like dizzy, like you check out, because that's the old way. That's the trauma way, is like, oh, this doesn't feel safe. And then it gets assigned to something else. And that's where it goes to the asthma. So if you can play with the energy of being like, next time you feel a little like dizzy, of like holding on in your feet, like breathing through the soles and being like, no, wait, I'm safe to have this experience. I'm actually sensing heaven and I'm going to be still. And then I feel like that's when you can start writing down, and then you can start to really commune with all of those departed loved ones who are right there for you. I do have a child for you. Do you understand this on the other side?
On the other side,
Yes.
my grandma lost her daughter when she was 1. That's
Okay.
actually, and I have a cousin who passed away as a child too.
Yep, I get these children right away. And I just feel like you also, I don't know if you work with children, but I feel like you
I do work
with children. Like it's all around you.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause I'm like, no, she does work with children.
Yeah, my all energy out.
It's like, whoa. And I feel like you're a really beautiful guide for children. And when you actually are solid in your energy, they love that, because they're like, oh, because you're such an angelic being and they feel safe with you. I feel like God's really called you into this world to show safety of like, oh, you can be present here in the physical and in the veil.
Okay.
Is it special needs children that you work a lot with?
Not many, not really.
But some.
Some, yes.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like that's I want to say like an expert area that maybe is untapped for you.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, let me see who's next. Terry, where are you, lovey? Maybe we have more than one page.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
There you are. I see you. Yes. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm scrolling through the pages. Terry, have we met before? Have I read you before?
Yes.
Thank you, love. And I saw that you put in there's an accidental overdose.
Yes. It was
it was very recent. Is that what you're saying?
yes, like a month and a half ago.
Okay. It feels really overwhelming as well.
Yeah.
How is this person connecting to you?
He's my cousin's son, and basically we were all very, very close. So he was almost like a son to me.
Mm.
Yeah, very close.
I have a lot of anxiety as I connect with him. His energy is like literally like loopy. It's like all over the place. I feel like that's what he shows me how he was on Earth. He has a
Right.
lot of female energy with his energy as well. So I feel like there was some conflict about who he was and where he aligned. Um,
Yeah.
he does take responsibility. He also does claim, he claims it, but he also says a lot of accidental, like a lot of depression and a really a longing to be home, a longing to be home and be at peace. And
Mhm.
he says he's at complete peace, at complete rest. And that's the message he wants to deliver forward for his family, for you. Like, please, please, please. He's like, I really am okay. I'm really at peace for the first time. And I feel like everybody has already had signs. And he's like, I'm
Oh
sending,
my gosh. Yeah.
yeah, he's like
So
sending, and it's all silver. He's got lots of silver energy.
that's good. Thank you.
Oh, yes, you're welcome. I feel like
Needed that.
he's coming forward, and he's just also touching other people that are here that have also had people cross over from accidental overdoses and death by suicide, to say like, we are in heaven and we are with God.
Thank you.
You're
Needed.
welcome. Whew.
Yeah.
Overwhelming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very overwhelming. Okay, so let's all breathe. Whew. Yeah. I did this really beautiful group reading on a Heaven Now event on Thursday, and it was a very moving experience. And it was I actually was in tears. It was a really hard experience as well, because literally the entire group all had lost children, all had lost a child. And I have never experienced that for myself, where it was a lot of infants passing in a group reading. Typically it's more like one-on-one, or yeah, but it was really, really profound. And the messages that continue to come through are that they are evolving too, that just because a soul leaves, either before they're born or after they've been birthed, that they still evolve and grow, and they still move with love, and they are still showing up in our lives. So I don't know who needs to hear that today, but I want you to know that your babies are growing and they're loved and they're still with you. Okay, so how do you, sorry, I can't read this. How do you get in line to ask a question? Regina, where are you? Raise your hand, Regina. Hi, Regina. Oh, I know you. Hi, girl. You can ask a question. Come on in.
I didn't want to jump. Can you hear me through here?
I
I'm
can.
I'm
I
on-
can. I can.
Okay. I didn't want to, please forgive me to everybody that's on here.
Do not
I didn't
say
know
that.
how this, fortunately, I do know her, and it's so nice to reconnect with you, but I didn't want to
You
jump
too.
in line in front of anyone, but it's just a quick question. I feel like I'm a little all over the place and didn't know, I have a lot of my family, basically siblings, stopped speaking with me.
Mm.
And someone had said to me that your parents on the other side are saying, for me to please forgive them, which I'm not quite certain what that means. And I just feel a little bit all over the place with my work and the little bit that you know of me. That I'm a coach and yoga teacher, and tapping into a little bit now, expanding my business with energy and frequency. So I just didn't know if there was anything coming through for you to me.
Beautiful. Yes. And so I'll tell you, like, when my eyes go to a name, and that's where I go. So that's how there's no rhyme and reason. So it's not me, it's my guides, my angels showing me where to go.
Okay.
And yes, Regina and I had met in August at a retreat that we both attended. So really beautiful. And we know each other and don't know each other. When you meet a soul and you're like, oh, I know you. I love that you're sharing that you're all over the place, because I think that a lot of us can also raise our hand to say, wow, I'm all over the place too. And I hadn't realized this was something that was actually a thing. Other people are feeling this staticky, like whoa energy.
Right.
Because we're moving out, we're transitioning from that like upheaval of energy of things being plucked out of our lives that weren't working for us.
Yeah.
And this is just as a whole, but individually we can understand this. And now we're stepping into this new energy where it's like blossoming and coming into the fruition of your desires, your heart desires. So
Right.
your parents come through, and it's not so much that they want you to forgive them. They're standing really they're really together. Like, I really love how connected they are
Right.
and supportive they are, because it feels like they just want to own the tragedy that they put their kids through. And I don't know what that exactly means, but they really want to own that. And I think that's what's created this flux in the relationships with your siblings. So they want to own that so that you can move forward with love and grace. And she says, your mom says, it really is always who you are. You always do that effortlessly. You want to see the sunny side. You'll work through the muddy, and then you'll see the sunny side, and you'll want to move through it. But other people don't move as quickly as you. And that's just like, patience is needed, sending that signal of love, continuing to stand in your purpose. And it's not that you're messy, it's just that you're passionate. And they love this about you, because it's like, whatever was chaotic with your parents, you're channeling it through as like creative expression. And I love all types of arts for you. I love you sharing the wealth of your knowledge, of you painting and being creative, of you touching other people's lives with your gifts. And if that means dancing and putting down one thing to pick up another thing, that feels really good. They say you're not getting it wrong. Please let you know you're not getting it wrong. You're in this really big blooming state, which feels really uncomfortable. But like, when flowers open and you just start to smell them, first you see them, and then you're like, wow, look at it go. They said, take and like notice and be really grateful for all of it. Like, you're opening up, and
Okay.
this is your blossom time.
Thank you so much. Ironically, I taught an online yoga class this morning, and the title of it, because it was done via Zoom, was the title of it. And I try to always deliver a message, was "You're in full bloom."
Can't make it up. Can't make it up.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. And thank you.
for
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Did that touch you guys? Who else got something from that? Right? Yeah, I want to go back to Peter. I know you signed on earlier, so do you want to come on?
I'm here.
Thank you. I think you're the only male energy that we have here, so I just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
And I wanted to say, like, when they showed me you and they showed me astrology and you showed me your work, I was like, oh wow, I really love this, because it feels very expansive. I don't think this is new for you, but it has a newness to it. There feels like there's a new spin on your work. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. And also, like, I don't know if you're moving out of something or away from something, but it feels like there's a transition. And what they're showing me is like, don't have cold feet. Like, just take the opportunity. And I don't know if it's to move, but it feels like it's new. Do you understand that?
I'm moving out of my house soon.
Oh, good. Yeah. And so wherever you're resisting, like if you're holding on to some old belongings, know that it's time to release them. And I feel like this is a really big season of reclaiming who you are. So that means like, oh yeah, new furniture and a new look and a new experience, a new walkway. Your dad comes in with a pretty strict energy. He has kind of a tough tone on him. Do you understand that?
At times, yes.
Yeah, so that's how his energy feels. It's just how he shows up. So I know that probably left an imprint on you, right? It left an imprint of, that was a really harsh way to grow up. But he also shows me like he's softened, and I feel like really clearly around his throat. Like, I feel like he was directive in the way he spoke in not a great way, but, and he says you understand what he's talking about.
Yes, my father didn't want to leave here until I became famous.
Okay.
Neither one of them wanted, and I became and you're wonderful, but the transition is also, I have become world renowned.
You became what?
Well, I became world renowned in my work with
Okay.
working with psychics. So neither one of them wanted to leave until they felt that I was ready to fly.
Okay. And did you
Yeah.
feel like, because I don't know why they kind of make me feel like they kind of held you in a little bit, maybe that you weren't able to really express who you really are in ways that are authentic for you?
Well, I was born with a learning disability, and
Okay.
they didn't think I'd be able to grow, or they didn't think I'd be able to function. And in actuality, when you talk about your guides, my guides have been with me since I was a child. And every single day, they're guiding me and they're showing me. And without my guides, I wouldn't be where I am now.
I think this is a really important conversation, and I'm really appreciate you coming on, because as for many of the people that are on here and have children who are very sensitive and appear to have learning disabilities or issues, really they are tapped into spirit. And so it can look a lot like ADD. It can look a lot like they're bouncing all over the place, like they're talking to people that aren't there. It can present in a lot of ways. And for me, it was kind of similar. I had dyslexia, I had some learning challenges. I could see angels and departed loved ones very clearly, and I would hear my angels and then hear the adults talk, and I'd be like, well, that's not real. And so I had a hard time discerning what was right between, okay, here's this heavenly being, but here's this earthbound adult who you're supposed to listen to. Who do I listen to? Right. So meditation and leaning in with your child, being able to openly communicate, I think is a really important thing. Are you writing a book, or have you written a book?
I wrote a book. It was published in March.
Oh, congratulations. Your mom is showing me, like, I don't know if you were writing or going to write, like, she's just like all around super proud. You really show up fully embodied in who you are, and she's really, really, really proud of you.
Yeah, and in fact, the week it came out, it hit #1 on Amazon, and the week it came out, she passed.
Aw. And how beautiful though, right? Like this beautiful duality.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's ready to go. Yeah.
Oh, well, I hope this brings you some peace and knowing to keep going,
Yes,
and
thank
keep
you.
going and keep going. Yeah. Changing
thank
people's
you.
lives. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. How's everybody doing? Doing good? Beautiful. Let me see. Okay, who's new here? I want to do a newbie. Sarah, I'm going to ask you to unmute. Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm really well.
Great. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, you have like such light energy. I'm like so excited right now. Yeah, so tell me what drew you here or brought you here.
Well, actually, my friend Elaine, who's also on, and I came to one of your workshops last summer.
Okay.
And I don't know if you remember, I got up and danced at one point, and we were all sparkly and stuff. And Elaine really enjoyed the last time she was on this call, and so she hooked me up. And I just love to hear what you have to say about anybody. And I don't know, I have, decisions and, things just about what's going on in my life, but, overall I'm okay.
Yeah, I feel like I love the dancing. I kind of remember, I think it was at the Angel Co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are you a lawyer? Or what's you have law stuff going on?
No, no, I'm an editor.
An editor. Okay. I'm writing it down because I'm not sure where the law stuff is coming in, but could be somebody else on here as a lawyer, but I get this kind of tone and I just want to understand what they're showing me. Definitely creator, just like a creator. They keep showing me like all of this light energy. I love, you have like this fairy ability to like move through life when you get weighted down by, you know, the stuff. It feels like I want you to dance more. It feels like I want you just to like not get in your head, not get too logical, and like have a dance party. Like put on the funnest music and the brightest colors and just go. And I feel like it all just moves through you and then the path opens up. You have a clarity that is so bright and beautiful that you're really just starting to tap into. It's like a brilliance. Do you understand that?
I do.
Are you working with authors? Are you working with people in development of writing?
Sort of. I work at a pharmaceutical company and I edit
Okay.
labeling. Not
And
very creative.
Are you looking for a new area, a new venture? Because that's what it feels like. And it feels more like it's about more personal, like personal experience of helping them to I don't even know if it's a book or like it's about writing. It's just all about like creating storylines. It feels really, really special.
Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah, you have an essence about you that is an entrepreneur, that is no flies land on me, that is ready for the big, but is afraid to take the leap. You understand that?
Yeah.
And you have
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you have, those are your angels, but you have a girlfriend on the other side that comes forward for you. Do you understand that?
Possibly.
I have a hard time breathing. It's all around her chest. So that could be lung, breast cancer, all around there. But she comes forward for you, kind of like shining a light, a flashlight in the dark.
I don't know.
So flashlight in the dark makes me feel like it gives me that, like a childhood friend. And that's okay. You can pick it up later. It might come back to you.
Could it be asthma?
Say that one more time.
Could it be asthma?
What do you mean by asthma? Could it be
She had trouble breathing.
Oh, yes, it could. Yes. Yep. Because it's all around the chest. Make sense?
Yeah, it does. Somebody I knew, but not well, but she had that kind of energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's showing this flashlight in the dark kind of scene, which is like the light is here, you're the light. And the darkness is just the fear. So you turn on your light. And how do we turn on our light? By having more play, more pleasure, more fun, by tapping into the infinite possibility of our soul and exiting our worries, exiting all of the stuff that keeps us busy.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds really juicy. I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, love. You're welcome. And Shannon, I see you. You're new too.
Yes.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good.
Awesome. How did you
Yes.
find
Thank you for
find us?
booking me.
Yes.
Through my friend Christina, the first one that you spoke to.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You got me.
So share with me who you were hoping to hear from.
My mom and my aunt. So if I start crying, but
You're
my
okay.
mom, oh gosh, I knew it. But my mom passed of cancer. And about 5 years ago now, and we were very close. And I worry about her because she was pissed about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's pissed.
Yeah.
And she was very angry. And we always talked about you need some type of counseling to make this transition, and I couldn't do that. So I was always in denial, and she left earlier than she should have because the cancer caused a brain aneurysm.
Right.
So it was like we were talking that she probably had a year left, and then she had an aneurysm and passed. And then she was very close with my son as well. He was only 1, but she babysat him all the time. We lived with her while she was sick. So that, that's just the fact. And then there's my aunt who was like a mom to me, super close, who drowned in Hurricane Ivan. She was in Florida. She was immobile and overweight, and drowned in a canal in front of her house. And so and it was just graphic. The pictures that we got of her house have her in the canal in the front of the house, her body.
And so that's your mom saying you keep replaying that. So I'd love to get a new vision of your,
and their sisters.
Yeah. So your mom is like, get the picture out, get the photo out, and just keep seeing that and keep replacing it. Your mom is hilarious. She's like, I was pissed because I felt like I had more life to live, and I controlled things. I didn't want to let go of that control, and it really consumed me. So she said, when you talk about fear, that's where I lived, but I don't have that anymore. And that's not, like she says, I can see past all of that despair and what I served other people with my anger. And I can see that love is like the way. So she's with you. I feel like your son actually communicates really easily with her. Just feel like that's a no-brainer. When you said 5 years, she was like 4, and she was like kind of like, oh, come on, like like that's just the way she talks. But she truly is with you. And she says to tell you, like, yes, I miss you too. I miss the physical, but I am with you all the time. I hear you talking to me. I hear you like yelling, and I feel like you can hear her too.
I talk to her all the time. In the beginning, when you said, do you have fear? I'm the exact opposite. I have no fear. I feel, and I'm like that with everything. But I feel like she is with me all the time. I do talk to her all the time. I feel like my son talks to her. I feel like she's with us every day. And it makes me feel good.
Yeah, she really is. And that's the truth for all of us. Our departed loved ones are with us, and you just have a thought and you know it's them. You see someone that looks like them, you know it's them. You smell their perfume, it's them. You taste that cake they made on your birthday, it's them. It's literally like that easy. And it's when we get numb to it, or we tune it out, or we say, no, go off the first impression, guys. It's your loved ones.
Oh my gosh, it makes me feel good. Is my Aunt Peg coming through it all? Because we were so close, and for something that tragic to happen to her kills me.
I actually feel like she's cracking up about it, and I think that's a little weird, but she's kind of like of course, like and she was very acidic in her stomach. Like I get like a lot of acid reflux, and I got a lot of bloating, and she's like, I didn't really feel anything, just so you know.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah. And she's like, and I feel like literally better, healthier, because she didn't feel good in life.
No, she was always sick, and she was obese, and I wondered, I so wanted to know what she went through that I wanted to travel to her home so bad. And I needed to know how it happened.
Right.
And so that really helps me, because I really wanted to go through the wreckage and just piece it together.
And so now you're going to put a new photo in your mind. Every time you think of your aunt, you're going to have a different picture, and you're going to go to that. And that's how we replace the old fear.
And by the way, the biggest memories I have of my grandma and then my aunt, my mom, is once they started laughing, they couldn't stop. So they had that contagious laugh. So I wonder if that's my biggest memory of them, is I'd walk in the room and be like, oh my God, were they laughing at now?
And that's why she came through in the beginning, kind of laughing and being like, I know it sounds weird, but that's why she was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So,
and then I have another question for you. I don't want to take up your time, but I've had 2 miscarriages in 1 year, and I just turned 43, so I highly doubt that's happening. But is there any? But now if we're happening again, I'm on board. I have the right medication. Hopefully, see it through. But do you see anything like that? Do I just need to give up at 43?
I don't know that you need to give up, but maybe the direction in which you're going could be adjusted. And but you're pregnant now?
No,
Okay.
but
So
I
when you
can't. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I just can't get off my mind. And to myself, I'm like 35 years old. And so,
Yeah. I hear you.
yeah.
I just feel like very gentle with yourself. And did you say you're taking some medication for this, like to help you hold a pregnancy? I think this is a private session, by the way. I feel like we can do so much more than here. But
Yeah, sorry.
that's okay.
It's always a dying question because every day I tell myself I'm 41, then I tell myself I'm 42, and now I'm like, Sharon, you're 43, you're nuts. But it still goes through my head every day. And yes, I'm not taking medication, but if I were pregnant, is that I don't produce certain hormones at this age. And so I do have medication to try to keep it.
Right. Gotcha. I feel like you're fine. You're good. And stay with that. I'm good. Stay with what God put in your heart and don't go to the outside storyline. That's what I'll say. Okay.
So do you see that in my future at all? Or do I just need to mentally somehow?
I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't do predictions, but that's what they showed me.
Oh.
Like keep it in your body that you're showing, God is showing you what's going to happen and trust it.
Okay.
And that's it. Okay.
Will do.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. So there were a couple of people that asked some questions in Facebook and I just want to answer them. Kristen, I want to say hi. And she was hoping to hear from her grandpa or her baby that she lost. Thank you, Kristen. And I'm so sorry for your loss. And I believe that I brought your baby through one time. I'm not remembering, but it feels really, really familiar. Your grandfather comes through and I have like all this stuff around my throat, Kristen. He's just showing me like, yes, he has your baby. Everything is doing well. He's doing well. He's growing. And I feel like to be really gentle with yourself, Kristen. And I don't know why, but he's saying like to ease up on yourself. So I hope that helps you. And Trisha says, been feeling frozen, if that's a thing. Ooh, frozen. Is that feeling like stuck? I'm really curious, like you can't move forward, because that's the sense that I got. The woman that says she's her phone says mom's phone. Who are you? Oh, I see. What's your first name, Lovey?
Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. How are you, love?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Jackie, we've met before, correct?
Yes, a long time ago.
Okay. And you wanted a message for your grandchildren from your daughter.
I wanted if she was coming through.
Yes. Well, I feel like she has a really, really strong personality because she was like, you gotta talk to my mom because she's gonna keep freaking out. She's gonna keep freaking out. She's gonna keep freaking out. So she is doing really, really well. I feel like even since the last time I read you, she feels like, I want to say healthier, like shinier. And that just means like she's doing more work on the other side. And she's showing me like her arms around her children, like my arms are around my babies and I'm still there. I'm still supporting. And I feel like they're doing remarkably well.
They're doing remarkably well. My granddaughter's in college, so
Okay.
Getting text or phone calls is like non-existent. I was on Find My Friend, which at least I could see that she was still alive.
Yeah.
And then I was off and then she put me back, but she's not responding to any text. I know she is extremely busy.
So that's why she's like, they're doing extremely well, but my mom isn't. So she loves and she's supporting you. And I know that this separation feels really, really hard. No, it's temporary. Know that they're just in the phase. And I feel like you're steady and they're going to know and be there with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, how is everybody doing? This is so, so good and so, so yummy. Let's do this. Let's, I want you to put in the chat for me a message that touched your heart or felt like it was directed at you, directed just for you. Your loved ones are always with you. Yes. That's a powerful one, right? That my loved ones are around me. Amen. Yes, 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 yes. Your loved ones are always with you and you're in full bloom. Yes. Signs are always there. Yes. When you taste and smell, know it is them. Yes. What you told me about my brother and my father on the other side were like in a huddle protecting me, right? Don't you love that? Yes. I love the way they're healing on the other side too. I love that too, that they don't stay the same and that they're continuing to evolve. When you smell something of them, it's them, right? Blossoming is not easy. Freaking men. Babies are still growing, right? Our little babies are still evolving and growing. Your loved ones are right with you. And your first instinct, a taste, a smell, etc. Yes. I just got a beautiful feeling hearing someone's father is with them and their baby and mine too. So do you see like how important these moments are and a remembrance of coming together, of seeing someone receive it? It brings in a feeling of, I'm okay. I'm not alone. It reminds us that God never said, oh, I just want you to go do it by yourself. See ya, bye. No, he brought us people who can maybe see around the corners that we can't see, to support us and to hold us in remembrance of hearing the same stories, hearing of someone who accidentally overdosed and knowing that they are vibrant with heaven and they're with God, that God does not take a soul that has left by suicide and leave them alone. No, he brings them right in. He caresses them. He says, no, you're mine. Come on over here. Right? The old story would be like, no, they got to be in purgatory or whatever. No, nope, not happening. Right? Because Jesus already came to forgive us the things that we were going to have happen in our lives. He already paved that path. And so our souls enter heaven and they're given the opportunity to remember. And if we choose it, we choose that pathway, we are right in heaven. And if we choose not, well, that's when we end up in that standing holding place until we choose to enter the gates of heaven, to go through the holy experience. Make sense? Well, I hope that you all really enjoyed this evening. I really enjoyed hanging out with you and sharing all of these messages and this light and this love with you. So let's just give a little thanks, a little gratitude for these words, these beautiful messages that you received tonight, a little gratitude, a little offering to God, a little thanks to our angels and our loved ones for coming through, feeling it in our heart, feeling so freaking blessed that we smile for the rest of the night, that we walk into our rest of our evening knowing that we get to choose love and we get to say, fear, you don't belong here tonight. I'm going to be at peace. Amen, amen, amen. Peace be with you, my lovies. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in and for being here and for listening to these beautiful souls who allowed these conversations to come to you, these readings that are so personal that we can all take away a yummy nugget. I would love to know what yummy nugget, what touched you. Did you feel like you heard from someone that you know in heaven through one of these readings? Because that is actually a thing. So let me know in the comment section. Please be sure to subscribe to this podcast We really appreciate you being here, and it really helps other people to find this podcast when you take time to give the energy of leaving a review, to subscribe, or to share an episode. And we highly appreciate that, my team and I. I love you and I appreciate you, and I hope you have a really beautiful day. And I know, because angels don't lie. God bless you.